Amazon's mission is to be Earth's most customer-centric company. 90% of the features and products and even businesses that we've developed over the years are as a direct result of customer feedback. And every one of those products and services was brought to life through a mechanism that we call working backwards. You're hearing from customers that they wanted to learn about and to have Amazon share our culture of innovation and our experiences in transforming our own businesses. And so we created the innovation and transformation programs to do just that. We inspire our customers. We share our innovation approaches, our learnings. We take our customers on a journey of experiencing that working backwards approach for themselves, and then build solutions that will delight their end customers. Finally, we help our customers on their journey to accelerate their transformation into a customer-centric digital business.
We are manufacturers, data analysis, and find out solutions. We didn't have any internal methodology. Jointly with AWS Japan, the Working Backwards program, we come up with the one idea that is name of Mia More, which is a kind of looking at the parents living apart from relatives and the children and monitoring the lives of them in using our product. Now we launched the software for paid service. So usually we sell product, just that, but we now combination of the product sales and recurring service revenue.
Based upon the experience of realizing the Miyamo, so we learned the importance of having a broader perspective of what the customer needs.
Working backwards made us completely rethink how we would scale our programs and really helped us define exactly the person that we wanted to serve.
Whiteboarded how we would take a analog game and how we would convert it to a digital product. And we set out to build that MLP right from there. Our approach is bringing people together, right? And building meaningful connections.
And what we're hearing back the most is it's helping my team build the emotional data set that has been missing for the past few years. And that emotional data set is necessary for things like trust and connection and just knowing your coworker as a human being, not just a little box on the screen.
We have the opportunity now to truly impact, many, many more lives.
We were trying to move from device-based, labor-intensive services to digital service businesses while becoming more relevant to our customers. AWS has helped hundreds of customers going through this transformation, and that's one of the reasons we picked AWS and specifically the Enterprise Transformation Program. Other thing which came out very strongly from AWS is they're not just giving us best practice advice or certain specific things to do, but you are working with us to build a playbook based on where our organization is culturally. We wanted to have someone who has skin in the game. What it means is that our success would drive your success. We wanted that kind of dependency.
We built the world's first end-to-end rules-based decision engine. Tin Man automates all of the micro decisions that go into a mortgage decision in a way that enables us to get you a pre-approval in seconds. We're focused on making the customer journey as painless as possible. And I think that when that's your North Star, there's no way you don't win the market. Starting with the Working Backwards session, it felt like like-minded people coming together to solve a problem that we agreed we could solve together. It just magic.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning and a very good day. Salam Malaysia Madani and salam UiTM di hatiku. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Institute of Continuing Education and Professional Studies, iCEPS, University Technology Mara, it is my great pleasure to welcome you to the closing ceremony of the International Virtual E-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV 2026. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate another remarkable year of innovation, creativity, and excellence in digital learning. eCONDEV continues to serve as prestigious international platform, a platform for educators, researchers, instructional designers, and digital content developers, a platform where ideas become innovation and where innovation transforms learning. This year, eCONDEV proudly celebrates its 10th edition. Over the years, the competition has brought together participants from diverse institutions and countries. Together, they share innovative ideas, creative solutions, and outstanding digital learning content. Our mission remains clear: to showcase high-quality digital learning content, including MOOC, micro-credential, open educational resources or OER, and teaching and learning innovation pitching, to promote excellence in digital learning and teaching, and to inspire continuous innovation and collaboration within the global education community, and to share best practices in educational technology and digital content development. This year, we are proud to receive over 260 submissions. These submissions were evaluated by an esteemed panel of 74 jurors. The submission comprised of 48 MOOCs, 52 micro-credential modules, 82 open educational resources or OER, and 78 teaching and learning innovation pitching entries. Over the past few days, from 18 to 20th of August 2026, our judging process has been both rigorous and inspiring. Every submission was carefully evaluated, and today we gather to celebrate the very best. This year, eCONDEV is especially meaningful. We are honored to have Amazon Web Services AWS Malaysia as our main partner and sponsor. This partnership reflects our shared commitment to innovation, digital transformation, and the advancement of education. We sincerely appreciate the support and contribution of AWS Malaysia in making eCONDEV 2026 even more meaningful. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment has arrived. Let us officially begin the closing ceremony of eCONDEV 2026. Today, we will unveil our winners and honor their achievements. Before we proceed, let us begin with a doa recitation by Mr. Muhammad Asmizan Mazlan. Fayatafaddal mashkura.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asrofil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala ahlihi wa sahbihi ajmain. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the world, and peace and blessing be upon Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family and companions. O Allah, the source of knowledge and wisdom, we ask for your blessing upon the International E-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV. Grant us the wisdom to use technology and digital media for goodness, truth, and the betterment of humanity. O Allah Almighty, bless all the participants and success, creativities, and inspiration. Strengthen the bond of friendship and unity among diverse nations gathered today and guide our organizers and judges to execute this event with excellence and fairness. Guide our step, purify our intention, and grant us success in this world and the hereafter, and save us from the punishment of the fire. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar. Wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa baraka wa salam walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Shukran jazilan. Thank you to Mr. Muhammad Asmizan Mazlan. It is now my pleasure to invite Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Faizah Abdul Majid, Assistant Vice Chancellor Income Generation, exercising the function of the Chief Executive Officer of iCEPS and Chairperson of eCONDEV 2026 to deliver her welcoming speech. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia, Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Syahrin Sahib alias Sahibuddin, Vice Chancellor of University Teknologi MARA. Yang berusaha, Profesor Dr. Yamin Yassin, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International, the Deputy Vice Chancellors, Assistant Vice Chancellors, Deans, Rectors, Heads of Departments, and to our distinguished guests and our participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. Salam Malaysia Madani, salam UiTM di hatiku, salam exceptional iCEPSians. It is my great pleasure to welcome all of you to the closing ceremony of the International eContent Virtual Development Competition or eCONDEV 2026. On behalf of iCEPS, I would like to express my heartfelt appreciation to every participant, collaborator, judge, and organizing committee whose commitment and dedication have made this year's competition another meaningful success. Since its inception, eCONDEV has continued to serve as an important platform for educators to showcase creativity, innovation, and excellence in digital teaching and learning. More importantly, it reflects UiTM's commitment to cultivating a culture of continuous improvement in education through technology-enhanced learning. As the landscape of higher education continues to evolve, educators are no longer simply content deliverers. They are learning designers, innovators, and creators of meaningful learning experiences. Through initiatives such as MOOCs, Open Educational Resources OER, and micro-credentials, we are expanding opportunities for learners while ensuring education remains accessible, flexible, and relevant to the needs of today's world. I am delighted to note that this year's competition attracted over 250 submissions, demonstrating the growing enthusiasm of academics and educators in embracing digital innovation. Every submission represents not only creativity and technical expertise, but also a genuine commitment to enriching the learning experience for students and lifelong learners alike. To all participants, thank you for your passion, perseverance, and willingness to share your ideas. Regardless of today's results, each of you has contributed meaningfully to strengthening UiTM's digital education ecosystem and inspiring the future of teaching and learning. As we celebrate the achievements of this year's winners, let us also continue working together to nurture a vibrant academic community that values collaboration, innovation, and excellence. May eCONDEV continue to inspire more educators to create impactful digital content that benefits learners not only within UiTM, but across Malaysia and beyond. With that, I wish everyone a successful and memorable closing ceremony. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha Professor. Next, we will hear from Yang Berusaha Professor Dr. Yamin Yassin, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academic and International of University Technology Mara. Please welcome Professor Dr. Yamin Yassin.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Syahrin Sahib Elias Sahibuddin, Vice Chancellor of Institut Limara, Yang Berusaha Profesor Dr. Faizah Abdul Majid, Assistant Vice Chancellor Income Generation, exercising the functions of the Chief Executive Officer, Institute of Continuing Education and Professional Studies iCEPS, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Assistant Vice Chancellor, Deans, Rectors, Heads of Departments, and to our distinguished guests and our participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani, salam UiTM di hatiku. It is indeed a great honor to be with all of you at the closing ceremony of the International eContent Virtual Development Competition, eCONDEV 2026. Today, higher education is evolving at an unprecedented pace. Advances in digital technology, artificial intelligence, open educational resources, and flexible learning have transformed not only how we teach, but also how learners engage with knowledge. As educators, we must continue to embrace these changes with creativity, purpose, and a strong commitment to academic excellence. Competitions such as eCONDEV are therefore more than platforms to showcase digital content. They encourage us to rethink our pedagogical approach, design engaging learning experiences, and ensure that education remains relevant, inclusive, and future-oriented. They also demonstrate UiTM's continuous commitment to strengthening digital innovation through initiatives such as MOOCs, open educational resources, and micro-credentials. This aspiration is very much aligned with the Ministry of Higher Education's vision of cultivating future-ready graduates through educational innovation, digital transformation, and lifelong learning. As universities, we have a collective responsibility to equip learners not only with knowledge, but also with the skills, adaptability, and digital competencies needed to thrive in an ever-changing world. In line with this aspiration, the Academic and International Division of UiTM continues to advance the university's digital learning agenda through key impact to future learners and lifelong learning. Our focus is on expanding future skills through micro-credentials, developing stackable learning pathways that provide flexible academic progression, and progressively increasing the delivery of fully online academic programs. This strategy initiative reflects UiTM's commitment to making a quality education more accessible, flexible, and responsive to the evolving needs of learners, both nationally and globally. To all participants, thank you for your dedication and remarkable efforts. Your creativity, expertise, and willingness to innovate will continue to strengthen UiTM's academic ecosystem and contribute towards shaping a more dynamic and impactful future for higher education. My sincere appreciation also goes to iCEPS for its unwavering commitment in organizing eCONDEV as a strategic platform that continues to inspire innovation and collaboration among educators. Finally, congratulations to our winners and participants. May this achievement motivate all of us to continue creating meaningful learning experiences that will benefit generations of learners to come. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berusaha Professor. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, please give your undivided attention to our guest of honor, Yang berbahagia Profesor Datuk Teknologis Dr. Syahrin Sahib Elias Sahibuddin, Vice Chancellor of University Technology Mara. We are honored to have him with us to deliver the officiating and closing address for the International Virtual e-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV 2026. Please welcome.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berusaha Profesor Dr. Yamin Yassin, Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic and International, Universiti Tanjung Mara. Yang berusaha Profesor Dr. Faizah Abdul Majid, Assistant Vice Chancellor, Income Generation, exercising the function of the Chief Executive Officer, Institute of Continuing Education and Professional Study, iCEPS. Deputy Vice Chancellors, Assistant Vice Chancellors, Rectors, Deans, and Heads of Department, distinguished guests, participants, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera. Salam UiTM di hatiku. Greetings, everyone. Alhamdulillah, praise the Almighty for the abundant blessing that have brought us together for the closing ceremony of International e-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV 2026. As we conclude another successful edition of eCONDEV, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to iCEPS for its continued dedication in organizing a platform that celebrates innovation, collaborations, and academic excellence. This aligns directly with our identity as a high-impact premier university, one that is committed to being at the forefront of leading-edge scholarly knowledge through impactful and sustainable research, innovation, and commercialization, and to nurturing Bumiputra professional leadership that is globally competitive. Our latest strategic plan, UiTM 2030, positions lifelong learning, digital transformation, and innovation as strategic drivers of institutional excellence. Competitions such as eCONDEV exemplify how creative digital scholarship can strengthen teaching and also expand educational access and produce meaningful impact for society, contributing directly to UiTM's aspiration of nurturing wisdom and empowering impact for the nation and the world. My sincere congratulations to every participant whose creativity and commitment to innovation and excellence have contributed to the success of this year's competition. You embody the qualities of future-ready professionals and educators, innovators who will lead Malaysia's digital learning landscape and strengthen our global competitiveness through knowledge, creativity, and purpose. I'm definitely delighted to see the participation of experienced and emerging researchers and innovators from various backgrounds, which makes me hopeful about the future. This is truly indicative of a thriving global knowledge ecosystem. Well done, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, as UiTM's dedicated arm for lifelong learning, the Institute of Continuing Education and Professional Studies, iCEPS, plays a pivotal role in expanding access to quality education beyond the conventional classroom. Through its continuous effort in advancing digital learning platform, UFuture, MOOCs, micro-credential, and stackable credential supported by recognition of prevailing RPL and FPL framework, iCEPS has empowered future learners from diverse backgrounds to pursue flexible, accessible, and industry-embedded learning opportunities while actively positioning UiTM as a key contributor to the global lifelong learning ecosystem. Initiatives such as eCONDEV further demonstrate iCEP's unwavering commitment to fostering innovation in digital education while strengthening UiTM's aspiration to be a leading institution in lifelong learning and educational excellence as embodied in UiTM 2030. This is deeply rooted in our UiTM DNA, the enduring spirit of excellence, synergy, and integrity, or ESI, that drive every initiative we undertake and every community we serve. The true value of eCONDEV extends far beyond the competition itself. It represents a collective commitment to shaping the future of higher education through innovation, knowledge sharing, and meaningful collaboration. Every digital resource developed, every new idea explored, and every innovative solution presented today contributes to a stronger and more resilient education ecosystem. Educational innovation must ultimately translate into learner success, institutional excellence, industry relevance, and societal benefit, creating measurable value for students, educators, employers, and community. Ladies and gentlemen, we firmly believe that universities must not only respond to change, but also lead it. As a high-impact premier university entrusted with developing future talent, UiTM has a responsibility to ensure that knowledge remains accessible, relevant, and impactful. This requires us to embrace agile governance, strategic partnership, and continuous innovation while upholding the highest standard of academic quality and integrity, truly embodying our commitment to nurturing wisdom and empowering impact. The Ministry of Higher Education has consistently emphasized the importance of nurturing graduates who are future-ready, innovative, and capable of contributing meaningful to society. Competitions such as eCONDEV reflects this aspiration by empowering educators to create industry-embedded learning expressions that inspire curiosity, encourage lifelong learning, and prepare learners for an increasingly dynamic and AI-enabled world. UiTM 2030 recognizes that digital transformation is not merely about technology adoption. It is about cultivating intelligent, secure, ethical, and data-informed ecosystem that empower educators and learners to thrive in an increasingly AI-enabled world. This calls for a steadfast commitment to responsible AI, digital integrity, and the development of trusted digital ecosystem that serve the evolving needs of society, industry, government, and the global community, ensuring that UiTM remains a future-ready university that leads with both innovation and conscience. Alongside the drive and goal of attaining excellence are the positive values that we hope each participant has internalized. As a long-established institution founded on noble values and aspiration, the university strongly encourages winning. Yet, the ultimate goal is far more gratifying and spiritual. It personifies ethical behavior, the spirit of noble character, and a strong sense of humanity grounded in the Buddhi community well-being model. We must not, therefore, forego our emotional and moral conscience in our quest for technological advancement and innovation. Excellence, synergy, and integrity, or ESI, are not merely institutional values. They are the compass that guides every discovery, every decision, and every contribution we make to society. With that said, I wish to remind all participants, whether or not you receive an award today, your contribution matters. Innovation is measured not only by recognition, but by the positive impact it creates for learners, institutions, and society. Through the spirit of research development, innovation, commercialization, and entrepreneurship are RDIs. Every idea developed here carries the potential to transform into sustainable solutions that drive national development and global progress. I encourage each of you to continue exploring new ideas, sharing knowledge generously, and inspiring to others through your work to reach for excellence and community impact. I also wish to extend my appreciation to the organizing committee, panel of judges, strategic partners, and everyone who has contributed towards making eCONDEV 2026 another memorable milestone for UiTM. Your dedication and professionalism has ensured the continued success of this important initiative. To those who won, congratulations on your well-deserved achievement. May there be many more wins and achievements, and may your work continue to grow in research visibility and global prominence. And to all of you, thank you for your passion, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to educational innovation. We hope to see you again next year, stronger and even better. Together, let us realize the aspiration of UiTM 2030 by nurturing wisdom, empowering impact, embracing innovation with integrity, strengthening lifelong partnership, and ensuring that educational innovation contributes meaningfully to humanity, national development, and global progress. Let this be our shared commitment as educators, innovators, and leaders, to build a future-ready, equitable, high-impact university that serves the nation with distinction and the world with purpose. Without further ado, with Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, I'll now officially close the eCONDEV 2026 competition. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you to Yang Berbahagia Datuk. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment we have all been waiting for has finally arrived. We are now ready to announce the Gold Award recipients. The award will be presented for the following categories: MOOC, Micro-Credential Module, Open Educational Resources or OER, and Teaching and Learning Innovation Pitching. Are you ready? Let's feel the excitement. Drum roll, please.
Winner. Gold Award recipient. Massive Open Online Course Competition. ID 82, Procurement Nexus, a price-based procurement learning innovation. ID 220, FFW 242, TV Writing for Children. ID 96, TAC 101, Foundation Arabic Level 1. ID 88, Future Tech MOOC, Mastering Computer Systems and Technology through Self-Paced Interactive Learning. ID 252, Cybersecurity Data Analysis and Visualization. ID 225, Process Integration for Chemical Engineering Program. ID 18, Introduction to Chemical Engineering, an interactive MOOC, integrating sustainability, industry, and digital learning. ID 1, Setting up Energy Management Gold Standard, EMGS, and ISO 50001-2018. ID 79, PHY 098, Foundation Physics 2, an integrated digital learning ecosystem for future scientists and engineers. ID 20, PhytoLearn, Exploring Crop Physiology through MOOC, AGR 519 subject. ID 73, Mass Vertec, Mastering Vertebral Radiographic Technique. ID 109, Learning Human Resource Practices through a Trace-enabled MOOC, an interactive, inclusive, and practice-based e-learning experience. ID 276, Research in Motion, Applied Business Intelligence. ID 175, Travel Agency and Tour Operations Management. ID 274, Leadership and Managing Talent. Gold Award recipients. Micro-Credential Competition. ID 172, Functional Arabic Communication for Umrah and Hajj Pilgrims. ID 150, Effective Communication Fundamental, EcoFund 101. ID 266, Sustainable Art Materials. ID 83, UMC 463, Meet Your Microbes. ID 68, Technology Unlocked, Discovering Essential Office Skills. ID 171, What's Up, Empowering Energy Choices. ID 157, Build Your Winning Marketing Plan, Step by Step. ID 214, iTrade Syariah, micro-credential dalam memahami kontrak pertukaran Islam. ID 74, Digital Workforce Launchpad. ID 41, Managerial Integration and Operational Excellence. ID 114, Market Survival, from price taker to market dominator. ID 100, High Impact Persuasive Communication. ID 113, Barista's Craft, the Preliminary. Go Award recipients. Open Educational Resources, OER Competition. Educator category. ID 148, Open Educational Resources for teaching corporate law to a non-law audience. ID 63, Care in Action, an open educational resource for community-based elderly care learning in undergraduate nursing. ID 247, Interactive Digital Module for teaching and learning Al-Qawaid Al-Fiqhiyah, Islamic Legal Maxims. ID 19, Alims. ID 58, e-book, Kenali Dunia Elektrik Kita. ID 15, Smart Sense Cloud Lab, a future-driven hub for smart IoT learning. ID 210, Drilling X, an interactive digital learning platform for drilling engineering education. ID 46, CTG Application, Innovative Teaching Video. ID 92, Bite-Size Cell Culture Series. ID 13, the Digital Experimental Integration in Materials Characterization Learning, DMACL. ID 31, ProMotion Learning Kit, an interactive web-based learning tool for projectile motion. ID 268, VISCO, Visual Interactive Simulation for Casting Operations. ID 72, DSEZ Learn. ID 32, PHY Learning Hub, a personalized digital learning platform for Physics Foundation students. ID 55, FLM AT406, Flipped Learning of Foundation Mathematics through Digital Collaborative Wall. ID 93, Project IFCID Operation 0.01, a digital fraud investigation escape room for Islamic banking education. ID 34, Byte Bistro, elevating a digitally immersive open educational resource through diversified F&B service competencies. Student category. ID 108, The Tiny Plastic Mystery, investigating invisible pollution through science. ID 120, Think Before You Throw, a bilingual OER for scientific reasoning and food waste decision-making. ID 59, Beyond Compliance, Culture of Safety in Every Office Action. ID 168, Solu Effect 360, visualizing the invisible effects of solute particles. ID 53, Polymer World, understanding polymerization and plastic chemistry through animation. ID 162, The Hidden Chemistry of Scent. ID 78, A Tiny World of Bonds. ID 146, Pineapple Growers Digital Handbook. ID 49, Acid-Based Chemistry in Action, Smart Packaging for Food Freshness Monitoring. ID 161, Unlocking the Chemistry of Fizzy Drinks. ID 145, DNA Cloning Made Easy, a beginner's guide to molecular cloning. ID 44, From Sample to Spectrum, a guided video for transmission FTIR analysis of solid compounds. ID 160, The Chromatography Detectives, from food coloring to drug detection. ID 176, Choosing the right plastic processing method. Which prospects fits the product? ID 152, ebook, Terpenes Decoded, exploring the chemistry and functions of nature's aromatic molecules. ID 151, ebook, The Bitter Truth, How Alkaloids Shape Medicine, Nature, and Agriculture. ID 121, STIM, Web-based Pedagogical Learning Tool for Industrial Management course. Gold Award recipients. Pitching competition. Educator category. ID 134- Digital AI-supported high-flex ecosystem for postgraduate dissertation learning. ID 188. For is RMLE, Sense, Shape, Share, Synthesized, Reciprocal Mobility Learning Ecosystem. ID 203. Multi-scale Building Performance Simulation and Intelligent Community Analytics for Next-Generation Sustainable Architecture. ID 98 Live Drafting Session, a real-time learning framework for legal education. ID 245 Staggered Team Rubric for Individual Knowledge and Efficiency, Strike Framework, eliminating free riders and procrastination in group assessments. ID 256 The Sentence Sprint, a high-velocity open-thread framework for live paraphrasing and real-time writing. ID 48 Print QC Lab, an open learning toolkit for printing process control. ID 231 AI-assisted genetic simulation app development for teaching and learning. ID 156 Teaching Engineering Mathematics Beyond Code Generation with MATLAB Copilot. ID 69 PhysioQuest AI. ID 141 Fluid Mechanics Virtual Lab, enhancing engineering education through interactive and accessible learning experiences. ID 179 Closing the Design Loop with IDEA Framework. ID 197 Future Food Lab 5.0, an AI-enhanced, industry mentor experiential learning ecosystem for food product innovation. ID 204 Transforming construction education through VR-enabled experiential learning using the Blend framework. ID 238 Glycothermometer. ID 250 CQI Pulse, an integrated digital template for continuous quality improvement documentation and course performance monitoring. ID 243 Valorization of treated palm oil meal effluent (POME) sludge into eco-bricks, an integrated circular economy R&D and digital learning module. ID 189 AI-enhanced interactive coding sandbox for online learning. ID 167 Body Swaps Enhanced Immersive Patient Safety Communication Framework (BEI-PSCF) for pharmacy education. ID 184 From actuarial simulation to insurance literacy, an innovative e-content assessment approach to developing communication skills. ID 187 The ACE Calculus Model, driving active student engagement with dialogic AI avatars. ID 244 Waffle Framework, an experiential teaching and learning approach for enhancing conceptual understanding of Bernoulli's principle and Faraday's law in renewable energy engineering education. ID 249 Virtual Wind Tunnel Laboratory, a simulation-based aerodynamics learning innovation. ID 14 Gamified Physics, unlocking learning through play. ID 194 Cafe Conquest, Beach Breeze, Virtual Business Simulation. ID 230 RACE Framework, a research-informed and AI-enhanced system for experiential learning in teaching practice. ID 260 AI and Grassroots Innovation, empowering communities. ID 186 FinTech Idea Roulette. ID 228 AI WAN, a trusted, module-grounded artificial intelligence platform for derivatives learning. ID 122 AIG Gov Model, AI-integrated governance learning for future digital managers. ID 264 The Ideal Framework, an immersive pedagogical framework for future-ready entrepreneurship education. ID 192 From Transactions to Decisions, T2D, an authentic business learning framework. ID 275 Green Office Experiential Learning, GOEL, a framework for cultivating sustainable workplace behavior. ID 195 focus recharge music-based web app for learning breaks. ID 155. Stop, that's my space, enhancing child safety education through augmented reality AR storytelling. ID 185. Beyond the textbook, teaching actuarial modeling with R and real insurance data. ID 193. Smart FE, a student-centered framework for transforming financial economics education. ID 270. Made eScale, transforming outcome-based education from compliance reporting to lifelong digital competency intelligence. Student category. ID 107. Climbing inside the philosopher's skin, transforming abstract pedagogy through body swaps immersive AI role play.
Congratulations, yay, to all our Gold Award winners. Your hard work, creativity, and innovation have truly paid off. This is your moment. Enjoy it and celebrate your achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, we are not done yet. Up next, we will reveal the recipient of the special awards across all 4 competition categories. This year, the special award trophies are proudly sponsored by Amazon Web Services Malaysia. To celebrate this partnership, let us first take a look at a special montage presentation from AWS Malaysia.
AWS AI is leading innovation in sports. Now, fans can dive into every detail of the Bundesliga, understand Formula One strategy as it unfolds, see NBA insights that were once invisible, and get closer to every shot on the PGA Tour. How do the world's sports leagues advance? AWS AI is how.
Thank you to Amazon Web Services Malaysia for your generous support and valued partnership with eCONDEV 2026. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, for the MOOC and Micro-Credential Module competition, the special awards will be presented in 4 categories: Social Sciences and Humanities, Science and Technology, Business and Management, and Lifelong Learning. Meanwhile, for the OER and Teaching and Learning Innovation Pitching Competition, the special awards will be presented in 2 categories: Educators and Students. And now, the moment you have been waiting for. Let's reveal our special award recipient.
Special awards. Massive Open Online Course Competition. Best MOOC Award, Social Science and Humanities. ID 82, Procurement Nexus, a PRI-based procurement learning innovation. Best MOOC Award, Science and Technology. ID 88, Future Tech MOOC, Mastering Computer Systems and Technology through Self-Paced Interactive Learning. Best MOOC Award, Business and Management. ID 109, Learning Human Resource Practices through a Trace-Enabled MOOC, an interactive, inclusive, and practice-based e-learning experience.
Micro-Credential Competition.
Best Micro-Credential Award, Social Science and Humanities. ID 172, Functional Arabic Communication for Umrah and Hajj Pilgrims. Best Micro-Credential Award, Science and Technology. ID 83, UMC 463, Meet Your Microbes. Best Micro-Credential Award, Business and Management. ID 157, Build Your Winning Marketing Plan, Step by Step. Best Micro-Credential Award, Lifelong Learning. ID 100, High Impact Persuasive Communication. Open Educational Resources, OER Competition, Educator Category. First place. ID 148, Open Educational Resources for Teaching Corporate Law to a Non-Law Audience. Second place. ID 63, Care in Action, an open educational resource for community-based elderly care learning in undergraduate nursing. Third place. ID 58, eBook, Kanali Dunia Electric Kita. Open Educational Resources, OER Competition, Students Category. First place. ID 59, Beyond Compliance, Culture of Safety in Every Office Action. Second place. ID 168, Solo Effect 360, Visualizing the Invisible Effects of Solute Particles. Third place. ID 53, Polymer World, Understanding Polymerization and Plastic Chemistry through Animation. Pitching Competition, Educator Category. First place. ID 156, Teaching Engineering Mathematics, Beyond Code Generation with MATLAB Copilot. Second place. ID 69, PhysioQuest AI. Third place. ID 134, Dash, Digital AI-supported HighFlex ecosystem for postgraduate dissertation learning. Pitching Competition, Students Category. First place. ID 107, Climbing Inside the Philosopher's Skin, Transforming Abstract Pedagogy through Body Swap's Immersive AI Roleplay. Second place. ID 251, VR Inhale, AI-assisted virtual reality training for correct inhaler technique. Third place. ID 269, Narralog, Classics, Enchanted, an AI-powered interactive reading platform.
Congratulations to all our special award recipients. Your achievements are reflections of your creativity, dedication, and commitment to innovation. You truly deserve this recognition. Before we conclude, we have few important announcements for all participants. The complete list of winners for eCONDEV 2026 is now available on the official eCONDEV website. Be sure to visit the website and check the result. Participants may also download their certificates online through the eCONDEV registration system. Simply log into your account to access and to download your certificates. As for the medals, we are pleased to inform you that the medals will be dispatched to the winner as soon as possible. For UiTM participants, you may collect your medal through your respective learning coordinators. Please note that each award recipient will receive one medal. And if you wish to repurchase additional medal as a personal keepsake, you may do so through the eCONDEV registration system. And once again, congratulations, Tahniyah, Mabruk to all award recipients of eCONDEV 2026. Your achievements are truly commendable. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as we bring the International Virtual E-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV 2026, to a close, on behalf of the organizing committee of the Institute of Continuing Education and Professional Studies, iCEPS, University Technology Mara, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to all of you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support. And most importantly, thank you to all participants for your invaluable contribution to this year's competition. Your ideas, your creativity, and your commitment have made eCONDEV 2026 a truly memorable event. We would also like to express our sincere appreciation to our dedicated organizing committee. Behind every successful event is a team that works tirelessly behind the scenes. The commitment, dedication, and teamwork have made eCONDEV 2026 possible. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a well-deserved round of applause. As we close this chapter, we look forward to welcoming you again to the 11th International Virtual E-Content Development Competition, eCONDEV 2027. Remember, August is eCONDEV month, so mark your calendar. Stay connected and get ready for another exciting journey of creativity, innovation, and digital learning. Until then, continue to create, continue to innovate, and continue to transform education through the power of digital learning. Once again, congratulations to all participants and award recipient of eCONDEV 2026. Thank you for being part of this remarkable journey. We look forward to seeing you again. Until then, stay inspired, stay innovative, and keep creating. Thank you and have a wonderful day. See you at eCONDEV 2027. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.